What has millions of flowers, thousands of band members, hundreds of horses, and over 900 volunteers? It's the Tournament of Roses Parade. Join us as we follow in the footsteps of those that make it happen. From float designers,
I've been up for 2 days straight,
to die-hard fans.
And we're here. We're ready.
Stay tuned. The 24 Before the Rose Parade is up next. The 24 Before, where every second counts. Set in the sunny town of Pasadena, California, the Rose Parade has become a New Year's tradition for people all over the world. The Rose Parade started back in 1890 when the Pasadena Valley Hunt Club threw the first parade. The Rose Parade was to be a celebration of the mild California climate where flowers bloom to beauty even in January. 116 years later, the Rose Parade is still a celebration of great weather and beautiful flowers. A family celebration to help ring in the new year. And as you know, the last 24 hours of any event are known as crunch time, and the Rose Parade is no different. So let's check in and see how they make it happen. Stay put, you're just in time for the 24 Before the Rose Parade, where every second counts. It's December 31st, 8 a.m., and it's raining. But here in Pasadena, the show must go on.
I like the rain. I'm always the happiest when it's raining.
Let's head over to the tournament house and check in with Harvey. We're just in time for the last scooter training.
Harvey Duryea, and I'm with Parade Operations, and this is kind of our facility today. And we've got 166 motor scooters, and eventually they'll all be gone and end up over at Post Parade.
It's 9 a.m. We're at Arcadia High School, where the University of Texas Marching Band is braving the weather with great spirits.
Hi, I'm Justin Pirtle. I'm a part of the Longhorn Band. And as you can see, we've been out practicing quite a bit, rain or shine. So we haven't seen much of sunny California yet, but hopefully tomorrow will be a good day for us.
So what does tomorrow have in store?
Wake up really early, go march 6 miles, and then go to the game. Hopefully win.
Over to the band directors.
We're looking forward to less wet and more sun.
While the marching Longhorns dry out, let's head over to the float barns and see how our float designers are coming along. The first stop, Cal Poly Universities of Pomona and San Luis Obispo, where Heather is instructing more than 1,000 students, parents, alumni, and friends on this self-built family of elephant float. So what has the rain brought to their table?
This year with all the rain, we usually get donated sod, but the tractors can't get out on the field to mow it up, so we're using pine branches for the entire thing. So unfortunately we're taking out a lot of green, but we'll have more flowers to fill in and take care of that.
School's out with Charisma Floats, where they are celebrating winter in their own beautiful way. It's a celebration of floral professionals and West Covina residents that make this float a masterpiece.
Okay, we've been stressing over this tree because this tree is fabulous. It's a beautiful bark tree. The tree is beautiful, but it was very dead.
Definitely a problem, Rich. We'll check back to see how you make the tree spring to life. Over to Phoenix Decorating Company to see what the talk is all about.
Again, it's another engineering feat by Phoenix Decorating.
Engineering feat is right. At 207 feet, Phoenix presents the longest float in parade history, featuring a locomotive, a fireworks display, and 22 riders from families across America. This float is a combined effort of Phoenix crew and volunteers that together create an eye-catching display. With a float this big, organization is a must. So what's left for this beauty?
I'm going to take 10 boxes. That would be too many. My math is gone.
I hope that's the only problem because the clock is still ticking.
What's 5 times 120?
It's noon, there's a break in the skies, so we're heading over to the kickoff luncheon, where the UT and Michigan fans flock for a huge pep rally.
We're the Oaks family. I'm a graduate of University of Michigan in 1982.
I'm a graduate of the University of Texas, 1984, which would make me younger than you.
As we got ready for the Rose Bowl, it was hard for our kids to decide who to root for, so they split. My son Sean stayed with his dad, and my son Ryan went with his mom.
On to the UT band as they warm up for their next performance.
Well, they're having a kickoff luncheon for, as you know, for the two schools, players, coaches, administrators, and then we'll be coming on back out. So it's sort of a short, quick gig for us.
A great performance, you're dry, and how about those blue skies?
Delighted that it's not raining anymore.
We are too. We'll see you guys later. The clock keeps ticking. It's 5:30 p.m. Another float barn check-in.
All floats are ready to go. The judging just ended. It's about 5:30, and
Everybody's elated.
Elated or exhausted? After 20,000 hours, who can tell?
One float's hard enough. 4, a little tricky. I got a great crew. That makes a difference.
Great crew is a definite help. And after a year of hard work and determination, you hope the finished float is a masterpiece. Well, let's check in with Cal Poly.
Turned out spectacular. Looks a lot better covered and everything than plain pencil steel. So a lot better than we turned out. Covered in roses. I think it's the most flowers we've had on the float in a long time.
Barbecue, anyone? It's 10 p.m. The crowds are arriving, and the tournament crews are out in full force.
It takes all evening. We expect to celebrate New Year's in the truck.
Speaking of New Year's, we're getting close. It's 11 p.m., and the floats are convoying.
We're dead. Very little sleep, very little food. I think I had breakfast about 12:30 this afternoon.
As more volunteers clean and more floats move, the clock is ticking right up to New Year's, whether you're on Colorado or Orange Grove Boulevard.
The Rose Parade is amazing. You have to see it to really know you've been to a parade.
They agree. Word of advice, keep your car at home.
Happy New Year!
It's 2:45. We're back to work as the judges take a final look at the floats.
And these are the light trucks that are here. They're going to greet the judges and take them down to Orange Grove Boulevard.
3:30 a.m. moving out.
We're bunching the floats, and the reason you bunch the floats is because you want them up by the start line of the parade.
4 a.m. Let's see what's going on at the top of the parade.
5, 6, 7, 8.
The group from Disney is practicing for the pre-parade ceremony featuring the Grand Marshal Mickey Mouse. 5 a.m. The volunteers grab a quick breakfast before taking their posts, and the bands move into place. 6 a.m. President Davis announces the winning floats. 6:15, the Queen's Chambers. How long have these ladies been up?
We've all been up since 1:30, so not just me, all of us.
It's 7 a.m. and the stage is being set. The floats, the bands, and the horses are moving into line, and the crowds are taking their places. You can feel the excitement. What could be better than being along the parade route on New Year's morning?
Our ceremony will begin in just 10 minutes.
7:30. Hey, Jean Greg, are we ready? 7:50 a.m. The skies are clear, the excitement is growing, and we're 5 minutes away from showtime.
Tom Bertram, I work for the Walt Disney Corporation. I do special events for the company, and this is my life.
And what a great life. As the stealth bomber flies overhead, the party begins. There is not a better place to ring in the new year than at the Rose Parade. You've heard about the long hours. You've seen the dedicated workers who put in over 80,000 combined hours to make the Rose Parade a magical event on New Year's Day. It is this joint effort that creates the camaraderie and sense of family that keeps people coming back year after year. A day full of fanciful flowers, beautiful horses, exciting music, and smiling faces. The Rose Parade, a great way to celebrate family and the new year.
I don't need money. I don't need anything like that. Just the recognition that we've got a friend and we're part of that family. That's what it's all about.
See you in Pasadena next year.